I get your argument for the Beatles. This is going to be musician blasphemy. I fucking hate the Beatles.
Whoa!
I know, right? There's not a single Beatles song I want to hear.
No way.
Ever. I don't.
You and Cody are like the only two musicians.
Really, I've never heard anyone agree with me. So the fact Cody agrees, that's a wild thing.
All those guys, you know, if I Dr. Larry Coleman, Upgrade, Chakotay.
This is literally the first time I've heard about this.
Really?
No one told me.
Oh yeah, no.
Now you didn't tell me. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't really like talk about it a ton. I feel like we just kind of did it, put it out, and then it was because I feel like we became closer. Like we started like talking more and became like more. Because at first we were just like, oh, we'd ever said hi to each other like once. Flows came out, and then after that, we started talking more. We did the song together. So I think it was just because we didn't know each other super well during the release schedule of that.
I mean, that makes sense.
And so, but yeah, they're all up on like Spotify if you're interested in listening to
Heck yeah.
us talk about like Chakotay's Live, Silent, Faya, Upgrade, Dr. Larry Coleman, Dak.
Oh, I'm definitely checking it out.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's on Spotify. Is it on your YouTube or just on Spotify?
Just on Spotify right now.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're not filming it, so that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. One person was like, we've got to film it. So we like broke out a camera and she had like a bunch of lights and stuff.
Oh,
so
really? That's cool.
I was like, okay, cool. But she wanted to film it all portrait. So I was like, this is going to be a weird way to edit this, but we'll figure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm just used to landscape because I come from that YouTube world.
Yeah.
But she comes more from like TikTok, Facebook. She was a bit of an influencer in those spheres.
Okay.
A few years back, and so she's more used to portrait.
Yeah, I did a video. I was trying to do the whole white rapper Mount Rushmore video, and I filmed it on my phone because I was like, this is, again, the medium a lot of people are into. I filmed it in portrait, and I just absolutely hated it. I was like, this is trash. I got to redo this with a normal camera.
You're like, this has to be in landscape.
Yeah, it's just, I'm old school, man. Like, I'm used to YouTube and just kind of bigger landscape photography and stuff.
I am the same way. I tried TikTok for like a solid year, doing like 6 videos a day, just like going hard. And then at one point, I don't know if I made the full year. I probably made like 8 months, and I just said, okay, I can't.
That's a lot.
I hate this. Yeah, this is terrible. I did a few YouTube videos, and I was instantly like, oh yeah, I loved doing YouTube as a kid. I loved making like silly little videos as a kid.
Yeah.
Easy transition back into this.
It's just, I mean, everyone's got different tastes, interests, and things they enjoy. I so much more enjoy making long form content, and maybe not even like an hour. That's probably a bit much, but like, a 6-7 minute video is infinitely more enjoyable for me to produce and like put together than a 30-second clip. It's easier to put together a 30-second clip, but it's just not that fun for me.
I agree with you 100%. Like it's also, that's not the stuff I like to consume. I don't like to consume 30-second videos. There's one guy who recently I've been like, oh, I actually really like his short form content. He does these little things where he tries to guess someone's job. Mm-hmm. They both get on a ladder and he has 2 minutes to guess someone's job.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that's really fun.
Yeah.
Because he's nice and it's quick and it's like, it's consumable and you're like, oh, what's the person's job? And then he most of the time doesn't figure it out because he's not that good at guessing.
Yeah, I mean, people could do it. I mean, there's short form content creators I enjoy as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's what's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah,
and I tried to do the Instagram Reels thing for like a while when I was putting out my last album for promotion, and I was just like, I don't like this. This is not how I do it.
Yeah, I feel that 100%. So you like doing a lot more of so you made like a white rappers Mount Rushmore video?
Yeah, I got to reshoot it because, like I said, I did it on a phone, but
okay.
I got to do it with an actual like webcam or something.
Okay.
Plus, it's weird looking at a phone for extended periods of time.
Can relate. Yeah. I shoot most of my YouTube videos just landscape on my phone, and looking at like the little lens on a phone is you get to a point where you're like, I have to imagine somebody there because this is so odd.
Yeah, and oddly enough, it's not drastically different, but looking at a camera is easier for me than it is to look at the back of my phone, because I just visualize it better, I suppose. It's almost like it's not a person, but it's like looking at a person, whereas my phone, I know I'm just looking at my phone. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic.
It's harder to fool yourself in those
situations. That's a good way to put it.
Huh. I'm curious, so who's on your... Or do you not want to share because you want to do
I'll get it. Yeah.
Okay, who's your white rapper?
So to me, it's a little weird because it's 5 heads, but really 3 acts. So number 1, obviously Eminem. I think it goes without saying.
Yep.
Number 2, I got Mac Miller. Love Mac Miller.
I would actually put Mac Miller on there too.
Oh yeah, he's so good. Especially his later stuff, and I really like his earlier stuff, his boom bap. But watching and like experiencing the progression of Mac Miller was really enjoyable. And then number 3, I got the Beastie Boys.
That makes sense.
So I mean, they're the originals. Like they're the first white rappers, and they're good.
And they're like one of the original like hip hop rap groups.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because before they had Sugar Hill Gang, but Sugar Hill Gang had like a full band behind them.
Yeah.
For most of their recordings, whereas Beastie Boys, it was samples DJ'd, made in that way.
Plus, like Sugar Hill Gang was like, not to take away what they did because they were, revolutionary in that, but like they were almost like a boy band. Like they were put together by their label. They're like, hey, you guys all do this kind of new rapping thing.
Right.
Like, let's put you together and make a couple songs. Whereas the Beastie Boys are good friends growing up. They were in a punk band. They kind of transitioned into hip hop. And it's just a little more organic.
It feels more like hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Yeah, I love the Beastie Boys. I mean, I still rock Beastie Boys tracks to this day. So
they're so good.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's really interesting. I almost feel like, because I heard an artist recently doing more of that type of flow, like the yelly type of Beastie Boys flow, and it was still really enjoyable. And I got to thinking, why don't more people do this flow more? It's cool.
Who was it that you were referring to?
I don't remember. It was a rapper from New York, and it was like them and a friend, and it was just they only had like a few songs out at the time that I checked them out.
There's another, it's a duo, and I can't think of their name right now either, but bro, they're like classic Beastie Boys.
Really?
I'll come across it because they're on my liked playlist. When I come across, I'll text it to you.
Please.
They're so much fun.
I love
really
that
like
sound.
Yeah, me too.
I should implement that, because I went a little bit toward that direction in the Liars track that we did together.
Yeah.
It was kind of a mix between Beastie Boys and Cake is kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, which I love Cake. I don't know if you're into Cake at all, but
I'm aware of Cake,
but not like haven't done the
they're not like in my heavy rotation. But I bet if I looked, I'd find some Cake songs I like.
Yeah, well, I like the Short Skirt Long Jacket. I think is a classic,
absolute classic.
Yeah, and then He's Going the Distance.
Another classic.
Yeah,
I said there's so many bands that in my mush brain I can't pick who's that. I don't know, but like you play their song, I'm like this is that song, and it's Cake. I'd be like, I love this song. I do like Cake. I couldn't pick it out.
Right.
Of the ether of all the songs I like.
Yeah, I had some friends who were into them because I knew those 2 songs and I love those 2 songs. And I had friends who were into them and they showed me more of their catalog and I thought, wow, these guys are great. They just have a bunch of really, really good songs. So I kind of did a deep dive at one point.
I am, because it was just on my mind. I'm texting you that band I was talking about. It's called, they're called Joey Valance and Bray.
Those are the same ones.
Oh, are they?
I forgot who they were.
Okay, yeah.
I'm super appreciative. Yeah. It's Joey Valance and Bray, and they have like this New York type of boom bap style, and then they like do Beastie Boys flows on it.
Yeah. Especially the white guy has got a very Beastie Boys thing. Like the Filipino guy is the group together are very like Beastie Boys, but the white guy's got like that kind of nasally like let's get it, boy. Yeah. It's so Beastie Boys. I love it.
It's so good. Oh.
That's funny. We're both talking about the same people.
That is funny. Well, because I feel like no one really does that now. You know what I'm saying? Which is a shame because it is as white rappers, that is our heritage.
Hey, yeah, I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
like Rick Rubin and the Beastie Boys are our ancestors, our forefathers.
Yeah, Rick Rubin was one of the premier producers, and he was like really the only white guy doing it. And then obviously Beastie Boys were the only white guys doing it when they first came out. So OGs in the game, man. Gotta show them respect.
Absolutely. And then I love that they toured with Madonna for their first tour. That's like the funniest.
Was that their first tour? Was with Madonna?
That was their first tour. Was with Madonna.
Coming out swinging. That's a big tour to be on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And everyone hated them.
Oh, I'm sure.
I love.
That's a terrible mix
it is
of audiences.
Terrible combination of audiences. And I love that it happened.
I know they went out with Run. I thought Run DMC was their first tour, but maybe that was their second or something.
It's probably their second. Yeah.
Madonna, that makes more sense. That's funny.
Run DMC is actually a good pairing with the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. New York, even Run DMC was kind of mixing in some rock and stuff. So like that's makes a lot more sense than Beastie Boys and Madonna.
Yeah, I would say it makes almost like total sense. Like they feel like a match made in heaven for going on a tour together.
Totally.
Madonna is much funnier to go on a tour with. That'd be like, it'd be like Kendrick going on tour with Taylor Swift. Like, yeah, they have a song together, but that is not.
I think it works better now just because everyone's so eclectic. Like the audiences, but back in the 90s, especially when hip hop was just coming out, like the consumer of Madonna was like, yo, what is this?
Right.
I am not here for this.
Right. Which is weird because she was into hip hop, she was with Tupac at one point. So it's like,
well, again, like her as an individual, it kind of makes sense, but her audience
in the
not
90s,
the right
like 80s and early 90s is not the right fit. Hilarious, but not the right fit.
Yeah, I bet they had a great time. I bet.
I
want to see some videos from back then. I bet they were having the time of their life.
Oh man, I'd love to see like all those people booing at the Beastie Boys in that concert. That sounds so funny.
Heck yeah.
So okay, speaking of Beastie Boys, what type of music? Because I know you have a super diverse music taste that is among hip hop artists in the local scene. I would probably say most similar to the type of music that I grew up with, like you, me, and Cody too. Yeah, because we all kind of grew up with like emo and like heavy rock type stuff.
Yeah.
So, what type of music did you grow up listening to, like in your home? And then, what was the music that you got into when you first started making like a real investment into music?
That's a good way to put it too, because when I was a kid, and maybe this is true of everybody, I don't know my existence, but when I was a kid, I pretty much listened to what my parents listened to, right? So mostly just pop music, what was on the radio, and a lot of country, because my family's super into country. Now, maybe it was the rebellious kid in me, but I hated country. So I was like, this is not for me. I need to find something that's for me, because I do not like what everyone else is listening to.
Did you always have like a hard rejection to country, or was it as you started to get closer to your like your preteens and teens?
Hard rejection.
Really?
And you could find some songs in there I like country's obviously a huge genre with a million artists.
Right.
So I'd find songs I liked and be like, please just play that. I can stand that one. Don't play these other ones. I can't stand that. Some Brooks and Dunn. I can rock some Boo Scoot and Boogie. Okay. That's a good time. I like some Garth Brooks songs. But when it was like my turn to get into music, my first love, if you will, was pop music. Like, my first CD, or the first tape, that's how old I am, the first cassette tape I bought was Ace of Base, I Saw the Sign. And the first CD I bought was NSYNC's self-titled album.
Love it.
Great albums. When I was a young lad, I really thought I was going to be in a boy band. I thought that was the move.
Same. I still look at what I'm doing. I'm like, I am just pursuing the pop. Like, I see myself as a pop artist.
Yeah.
Who happens to be doing hip hop right now.
Oh, hey. When I was in high school, I was in choir. I was really good. I really got into singing.
Yep.
Met some friends, obviously, through choir. We tried to make a little boy band. None of us could dance.
That
was the biggest issue. And then at some point in my early 20s, I stopped singing regularly, and I lost the ability to like really sing.
Right.
And I can still hit some notes. I can do okay. But you got to be the man if you're going to be a pop singer.
Yeah.
So when I realized I couldn't sing like I used to, it was just naturally transition into hip hop. Really started getting into hip hop in middle school. My good friend Paul Ivory, who we're still friends to this day, he also is a rapper. We found that out later in life. But he turned me on to like DMX, and nothing was more different than what I was exposed to. Again, with like just the pop country, top 40 stuff that was going on than DMX. So I was like, yeah, this is for me. This is not for anyone else. No one else listens to this. This is for me right here.
And that was in your 20s, or that was when you were in your teens still?
No, I was in middle school.
Okay,
so
I
I
was
like, what?
Like 12, 13.
11, 12, 13, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So I was still very into pop, obviously. Still loved and sing. Still wanted to be a singer.
Totally.
But then there was that other side of me that got really into hip hop. Listened to DMX, Nelly, Eminem, Beastie Boys. I mean, I could go on and on and on.
Yeah.
But that was like the two hemispheres I was super into, was pop and then hip hop. And when I could no longer sing, I was like, well, I guess I'll start rapping now.
Okay, cool. And then I know you're also into some rock groups like Coheed and Incubus and stuff like that. Is that from that pop influence that comes? Or
Well, I guess I left out part of the story.
Okay.
I was also I've always been into, at least since, again, middle school when I started developing my own tastes.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, emo, Incubus is one of my favorite bands of all time.
They're amazing.
And then I've been in several bands. I was a drummer in a band called Saturday Before the Storm. I was a lead singer in a band called 10 Bucks Short. It was like a punk band.
Sick.
So I've always had a really diverse interest. There's so much good music. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy to me when someone says, "Oh, all this choose hip hop." I'm like, I mean, that's cool, but like, have you ever tried punk? Like, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Like, or people are like, "Oh, I just listen to like country." I'm like, cool, all right, but like, have you ever listened to some pop music? Like, there's a lot going on out there. Like, it's a lot of good stuff. So yeah, music's just so cool. Like, I really love people who can do things I can't. So, like, I'll keep it a buck right now. I don't listen to a whole lot of hip hop today. The hip hop I listen to is what I listened to growing up because it's burned into my memory and I love it. But a lot of what people are putting out today, I'm like, I can rap.
You think, they're not doing anything that far exceeds my talents.
Yeah.
So why, like, I'm not learning anything from these guys.
That's a good way to put it. Whereas, like, other bands, pop singers and stuff are doing things I cannot do. So I'm very into what they're doing so I can, A, experience new things and B, maybe learn something new, you know? So, yeah.
That's cool.
Music's dope.
That's really cool. So that's somewhat encouraging to me because I feel like I got into hip hop. I had the early influences of hip hop, right? Like my grandma exposing me to
Your grandma? That's awesome.
Yeah. My grandma exposed me to like Eminem and Andre, like in Outkast when I was a kid. Because we stayed at her house for like 7 months while we were waiting for our house to be built. And so while we were there, like I didn't realize that it happened until later in life, and I went back and examined and thought, when did I first get into hip hop? And I was like, oh, it was when Eminem was playing on the TV, and when I Like the Way You Move by Outkast was playing, and it was my grandma playing it. And I know it was my grandma because after we moved out of there, we stopped listening to hip hop. And then when I lived with my grandma as an adult for a little bit, I rented a room at her house when she was in Henderson. She would call me in randomly and she'd be like, Kevin, you've got to listen to this guy. And it'd be Kendrick. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
That's awesome.
It was great. I love it. But yeah, so that was kind of my hip hop thing. But besides that, like little exposures that my grandma was doing, I wasn't like a huge hip hop head growing up. I've gotten more into it, in my 20s and then to now early 30s. But I almost feel bad when people are like, oh, you don't know this hip hop artist? Like this underground hip hop artist that is kind of big. I'm like, No. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a pop music guy. Like, I can tell you about K-pop groups.
Hey, I bet that guy who was asking you about the underground hip hop can't tell you about K-pop.
That is true. Yeah, I start naming Korean rappers and they have no idea. Even the biggest Korean rappers, they're just like,
Who is the biggest Korean rapper?
Probably G-Dragon.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
G-Dragon's incredible. But the thing is, the guys from BTS are probably like slightly more well-known. It's weird. They're more well-known in the U.S. So like J-Hope might be your biggest Korean rapper.
I feel like I've heard that name.
Yeah, J-Hope is very big in the U.S. Among Korean rappers, he's probably one of the biggest here. J-Hope, RM, those types of guys, right?
Are those guys in BTS also?
Those are, yeah, these are BTS guys. So the BTS guys, the really famous BTS guys are going to be like RM, J-Hope, Jungkook, right?
I know those last two. I know those guys.
Jungkook put out an amazing album recently. He put out that song, 7. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Super good song. It's a great pop song.
I'll check it out.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
It's John Bellion produced too, so it's slapping. You know,
Nice.
I don't know if you get into John Bellion, but I think he's.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, really? Oh, dude, he's sick. He's like a really cool blend of hip hop and pop.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah, it's
right
dope.
up my alley. I'm with that.
He's like he calls himself the birth child of Wu-Tang and Death Cab for Cutie.
I love both of those bands.
I know, that's how I feel.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. I'll send you some of that stuff.
Nice.
But he made this song for Jungkook, fastest song to ever hit 1 billion streams on Spotify.
Dang.
0 radio airplay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in the U.S. In other countries, plenty of radio airplay. Huge song.
Yeah.
U.S. The U.S. radios are just so weird and political.
U.S.
here.
radios are super weird. Like the things they play and the things they don't play, it makes no sense to me.
It's very strange. It's very strange. I went over it a little bit in that video I recently put that you commented on, that why I hate when people say that modern music sucks, because I'm like, I make modern music. I think it's really good.
Yeah, as a modern musician, they're pretty dope. I love modern music.
Yeah, exactly. And especially, I think you or Gilbert said, like, yeah, the local scene especially can be so rewarding and awesome, like what's going on in it.
Yeah, and I agree with what you said in your video and what you're saying right now. Like the radio is the real problem. Like
100%.
Spotify obviously has everything. Other satellite radio plays and places you can find music. There's everything. But what is on like the top 40 like main radio rotation is tragic, honestly. I can't even remember the last time I turned on the radio.
I have mine on a reggaeton station.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. It's a little bit too much Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Just because he's so big and he's featured on so many artist stuff. So if he puts out a feature with someone, they're like, oh, we're not playing the same artist all the time. When really they are. They're just playing a lot of Bad Bunny.
Yeah. And reggaeton, reggaeton's cool and all. I shouldn't, whatever, we'll get into it. I don't like that.
Yeah, if you don't like that beat, then you're not going to like reggaeton.
Because every song has that beat. Or not every song.
Yeah.
But way too many songs have that beat.
It's really common in reggaeton to use that. That is like the reggaeton beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that beat.
I liked that beat until I heard it 10 trillion times.
Right.
I was like, okay, can we try something else, guys? Like, let's switch it up a little bit.
And I've heard a lot of those artists will do have like a house beat instead of that, or they'll have like Afrobeat behind them. Afrobeats are getting more and more famous, more popular in Latin culture.
Fire's been showing me a lot of Afrobeats and stuff.
Oh, Afrobeats are so sick, bro.
Yeah.
I'm very into Afrobeats right now. Because I'm starting to work on the next album after this one and the sequel, and I'm using a lot of Afrobeats.
Nice.
I'm very excited about those rhythms. They're super cool.
That's what's up.
They're very danceable.
Oh yeah, I've been on fire. I'm like, dude, come on, send me an Afrobeat. And he's doing a million things. He's a busy guy.
Dude, I'll freaking send you an Afrobeat.
Oh, say less.
I will develop you a freaking Afrobeat and send it your way.
Say less.
You being on an Afrobeat would be cool. Because I've been trying to figure out too how to rap well on an Afrobeat. So yeah, I'll send something your way.
Yeah. Because it'll be like an experiment for me too. I've never rapped over an Afrobeat, but I enjoy listening to them. I like the energy and danceability of it.
Yeah.
Because when I make songs, for better or worse, I don't usually make a song for an audience. I just make a song I like.
Okay.
And again, that's cool. It's very expressive and it's very individualized for me. But I think a thing I need to do more is try to make songs that will like move people in a way. Because I don't know how people would dance to my music.
So you want to make danceable music?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, exactly. I want to have a little different interaction with my audience than what I've been having. Because right now, this is the reaction I get from everybody.
Just that move in the head.
Yeah, just bobbing their head, just like, oh, dang, he's spitting. But yeah, I just want to branch out a little bit. Maybe drop a couple songs to make people dance, get up a little bit. So trying new things.
Or even like a head knocker type of song instead of like because like this is kind of like the but ones are like rocking type of head bobber type of songs.
Something. Just trying to mix it up.
Yeah, danceable stuff's sick too though. I also really want to make some more danceable songs. I want to do some trap too because I like trap.
That's so awesome. I want to hear you make a trap song.
I have one that I'm working on with Scotty.
Oh yeah,
we're doing like a little mixtape, anime remix mixtape type thing after Attack of the Flows.
I've been waiting on his behind.
Oh, dude, same. He told me that you're doing the shooting for Katana.
Yeah,
next week though.
Yep, that's gonna be fun.
That's awesome.
But on top of that, I've sent him several tracks. And I'm like, jump on this. He's like, oh, I'm doing this, that, and everything else. I'm like, cool. Anyway, write to this, man. He's like, I'm totally going to do it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's awesome. But, like, do it, man.
It's been, I can relate so hard because trying to do the anime mixtape with him. Because he got that new schedule, you know?
Yeah.
And he's been finishing Training Arc. Mm-hmm. So he just got done with Training Arc. And I was like, he's like, I have a new schedule. And I was like, great. Come over to my house because if I can get him in a room, I can get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Sense.
I can be like, let's write together. Let's figure out how we're gonna write on this anime hip hop mixtape thing. And one of them is a cool trap song. I'll send it to you when it's done, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is sick. It's really fun.
Scotty's good at trap. He's
really
good
great at trap. Yeah, and it goes off. So we have a few cool mixes of stuff. Nice. I don't know if it's animes you're as familiar with because I doubt you've seen Oshinoko?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's a little weird. It's a little outside of what I would normally think you would watch.
Oh, really? What do I normally watch?
I feel like you're more into the action animes and like kind of the deep philosophical stuff too. That's how I would place you.
I'm into both those things, but I like slice of life.
Oh, really?
I love sports, animes. I could pretty much get down with everything.
Do anything. Okay, well you might like this one then. Oshinoko's good. The one problem is it's on High Dive.
My brother's got High Dive, so I'll just stream it on his.
Perfect. Okay, Oshinoko is this. I can't spoil anything. It's following. I won't spoil the big thing in the first episode, which is great.
Oh, dang, right out the gate.
Yeah, they do a really cool twist on you. So, what it is this doctor who's helping a idol, like a J-pop idol, deliver her baby in like a private secluded place because no one's supposed to know she got pregnant. He's like, man, how cool would it be? How lucky it would be to be the son of an idol, right? Like to be reincarnated as that.
Yeah.
Because you have life handed to you, you know? That'd be so cool. And then as she's about to deliver her baby, he gets murdered and then reborn as her baby.
That's a cool premise. I like that.
It's a great premise. It's a great show.
And he's still got like his mind and all that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the song's a bop because it's by Yoasobi, who's just this incredible J-pop
like
artist.
the intro or the outro song?
Yeah, the intro song.
Okay.
It was like a worldwide #1 hit.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Huge song.
That's what's up.
And so I've remixed parts of that for this trap song, and it goes off. I'm really excited about it.
It kind of reminds me of, have you seen the anime Re-Life?
No.
Not exactly the same premise, but similar-ish. Guy, he grew up with all these people, and all of his friends ended up becoming super famous and super successful in whatever their field is, and he's just an average Joe. He dies, gets reincarnated as himself back in the day. So
Oh,
he gets
cool.
to relive his life with his friends, and he like unconsciously ends up stealing all of their ideas because he knew what happened, and he doesn't mean to, but he ends up ruining, and I'm kind of just now ruined the show, but he ruins all their lives.
I love it.
And then it happens again. So it's like a Groundhog Day reincarnation.
Oh.
And then the second time around, he's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to go with the flow and enjoy my life with my friends. And that's like the revelation is like, you can't change things. You can't try to make it better. Just enjoy life as it is, and what comes will come.
I like that. That's cool.
It's a really good show. In fact, I'm making an album. I'm calling it Relife, and it's songs I've recorded back in the day, but I'm much better now at recording, producing, doing things. So I'm redoing all of those tracks, and with modern twist, and I'm calling it Relife.
I love that.
I'm into it. I'm really looking forward to it.
I love that concept. I love how it's like you're taking the lessons from that anime and inserting it into your music in a really cool way.
And I was like, kind of had this thought, and then I saw that anime, and it like catalyzed the idea. I was like, I should do this, and because these songs are great. Like, I don't know how you feel about your early stuff.
I actually feel a little bit the same. I feel like the songs are great, but the production is not as hot.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, the production was, I'll just speak for myself, was terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely just cheeks. But yeah. I was spitting. I had some stuff to say. I mean, you're in like early 20s, living life, new things, crazy thoughts. You're writing it down. Like, I was saying some stuff. I was like, I'd like to get that out, but correctly, because it was just lost in the SoundCloud actually the SoundClick shuffle in the 2000s. Yeah, pre-SoundCloud days.
The pre-SoundCloud days.
That's how old some of these tracks are.
Oh, that's so crazy. Yeah, my first album, Maybe, Cody helped me produce it.
Nice.
But I did the vocal recording at just some like random studio here, and I didn't know how you were supposed to approach vocal recording. So I just did all the songs in one take, which with singing is not what you're supposed to do.
It's tough.
Yeah, you don't have one take tracks out there.
Yeah.
So they're all one takes, and it's on an album. And we used some pitch correction on it, but my voice is just, I am just a much better singer at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah. So a lot of people have encouraged me. They're like, oh, you should go back and re-record Maybe. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying, the thing is, I have too many other things I want to do.
Sure.
That's the one problem for me. And I don't want to like do that whole process of re-recording an album.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot easier for me just rapping.
Right, because you already have the beats. You just need to re-rap them. And
yeah, exactly. And I was recording these tracks on a literal headset microphone that you would use for like playing
gaming?
Xbox. Yeah,
I love that.
Because that's all I had. And I was like, this, hey, good enough. And my like settings I had on GarageBand were not correct. They're just absolute terrible, the worst recordings ever. But I really like what I was saying. I think they're really good tracks. I just want to do them again, but it's easy for me. So
yeah,
I just take that beat I already have, take it to the studio when I got some time,
right?
Have an engineer record it and mix it up,
right? And when you get in a studio, this actually amazed me personally when you came over to do the Liars track. How you just like hopped in, did it twice, and both of the takes were rhythmically identical. Like, just the same exact moment. Like, not just like the kind of same pocket. It was like the same.
Yeah.
It was a complete, like, perfect replication of each other. And you were like, yeah, I think we got it. And I was like, yeah, we did. That was insane. I was like, what a master. I was so impressed.
Well, it's, hip rapping's easy for me. Not to toot my own horn.
No, it's incredible.
Because, I do a little bit of singing and stuff.
Right.
That takes a million takes.
Okay.
Because you got to get it right. For me, and I can only speak for my process, but when I am writing my tracks, like, I'm memorizing it as I'm writing it, and I'm practicing it as I'm memorizing it.
Right.
So it's like this thoroughfare of just beating it into my brain exactly how I want it. And by the time I finish it, I've already, in theory, practiced it a million times. I know exactly how it's supposed to go by the time I finished it. And then I run that a couple of times, and then it's like, all right, cool, let's drop it. Like my homies, when I was in this group Everyday Ritual back in Colorado, one take Tony. It was almost always like 99% of the time. Incredible. I'd walk in, first take, drop it, all right, cut, good, who's next?
That's wild. That's so helpful in a studio situation, but it's also like I bet when you go to your, because do you book studio time by the hour when you go to your engineer?
Yeah.
I bet you can just knock out so many tracks.
It's usually a track an hour.
Okay.
The place I go, but it's the engineers. I record my stuff in about 10 minutes, and then they take the rest of the time mixing, mastering, making sure everything sounds good and stuff. Because I want them to do it right. I don't want them to hurry. Their process.
Totally. But I feel like you don't even, if they were charging you an hourly rate for you being there, and then they charge like a separate rate for mixing and mastering, which some engineers do. Your hour, you would just be like your engineering, like laying down the vocals rate would be. You get so many songs done an hour.
Yeah.
You could get 6 songs done an hour if you're doing each one in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
I mean, I could, but, I like to be part of the mixing and mastering process as well.
Great.
I like to have input. I don't want to just be, all right.
Okay, see you guys.
Now you do your thing. Tell me when it's done, because I always want certain cuts and effects that I had in my mind. Like, I can't do it, but I can at least tell the guy, like, hey, add an echo here, whatever. Right. So, like, I'm involved in the process, so it takes a little longer.
Yeah.
And I want them to do the best job they can.
Right.
So if it takes 50 minutes to mix and 10 minutes to record, I'll happily do that, because I used to do the editing myself. And God, I hate it. I hate it so.
Oh, really?
I hate it so much. It's so much work.
Yeah, I like doing that part. At first I didn't, but then mainly because I just hadn't tried it. And then when I did it, I was like, oh, this is I think it's fun. I think it's It reminds me of because I made a lot of movies when I was a kid. Like I tried to put like lots of stuff on YouTube, like I was saying. So it reminds me of that.
Oddly enough, I enjoy video editing, which is kind of similar. It's a lot of very small adjustments over time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I haven't been doing it as long. It's like a new thing for me. I'm enjoying the process.
Okay.
But when I first started making music, I did everything myself in-house. I made my own beats. I wrote the songs. I recorded them. I edited them. I did everything. And in that process, I realized it takes me days to make a beat. I'm not that good. I write the song lickety-split, and then I spend days editing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? When there's people who make 1,000 times better beats than me, incredible, amazing instrumentals.
Yep.
I can pick from, write my stuff lickety-split, and then there are people who can mix and master it to the greatest effect in like an hour. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Right. Why am I putting myself through this pain? Because it is pain for you.
Well, and I'm not good.
Right.
If I was doing all that and I came out with a product that I was like, yes, everything went right. I nailed the beat, I nailed the part I wrote, and I nailed the the editing and stuff like that, it'd be much more enjoyable.
Right.
But I put all that work into it, and I'm like, oh man, that's a crap mix. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, I can see how that would be very irritating. Yeah. I'm lucky that I do have like a little talent toward that.
Oh, mad respect. I have so much respect for people who do the whole thing from jump. Like,
yeah.
So that's a real talent. I really respect that in people.
Yeah. I would buy more beats, but I just don't like sorting through like other beats. That process is just so taxing for me. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, I'll just make it myself, and then I can control, when the piano comes in, when it comes out, when the guitars come in, if they're going to come in, when every single element comes in, when it comes out, when it's just drums, like, how is it going to be just drums at some points? Like, how is that going to work? And I can control all of that if I do it myself. Like
absolutely. There's definitely massive benefits to being able to orchestrate the instrumental as well.
Right.
I'm not good at it.
Right. It's just not your wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny when you were talking about singing and how it takes you a lot of takes whenever you sing something on a track, but it takes you like hardly any takes when you're rapping, like basically 1 or 2 takes rapping. because for me it is the opposite. When I'm singing a song, like if I know the song, put me in, which I normally know the song by the time I'm in a studio recording it. Sometimes a little less, just because I've been trying to experiment with my workflow a little bit. But if I'm singing a thing, I'm in 3-4 takes maximum, get it down, edit out the little tiny flubs that I might have done using like pitch correction or whatever, and then I'm done. It's like when I sent you, when we worked on Nice to Meet You, you sent me that, and then I had it same day. It took me
man, that was amazing.
So little time to do it because I was just, you sent it to me, I got in, I had time that day, so I was like, great. Wrote it down, got in the studio, which is here in my house, just got in the vocal booth, put out the track, put out all the lines, put out some harmonies, and I was like, okay, well, here it is, and then I just sent it your way. Because it just takes me very little time to get a vocal track in.
Okay. Which, by the way, everybody, go listen to Nice to Meet You. Great track. Kevin absolutely killed it.
You killed it too, man.
One of my favorite collaborative efforts I've been a part of and tracks we made. Because, as you said, I sent it to you. It was back the same day, everybody. In my work shift. I sent it to him that morning. I was like, hey, I think it'd be great on this track. Before I left work, he's like, gotcha, homie. Here you go. Also, it's on 2 different mics, 2 for whatever you want, man. Like, I got everything for you. I was like, wow. Kevin's the man.
I didn't know I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't know it was like weird. I figure out that type of behavior is weird when I talk to other people and they're like, what are you saying?
Yeah. I mean, and not to throw anybody on the bus, but there's people that we have both collaborated with before.
Yes.
And I'm extremely happy with the end product that we got.
100%.
But man, the wait time was not my favorite.
We can talk about it off camera if I think we're talking about the same person.
It's several people.
Okay. But yeah, there's quite a few of them where I was like, come on.
Yeah, I was like, did you forget that I'm waiting on your verse?
Yeah. I'm like, it's very funny. It's a very funny thing. And some of them are like, I got it. I'm done. I'm so fast at this. And I'm like, you are not fast. Like, you're great. I love what you do, but you're not fast. Please don't tell me you're fast.
Yeah. Just send me it when you got it.
Send me when you get it. We're chilling, but don't say that you're the quickest writer or anything, because you're not. Like, and it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
who cares?
Just
quality over speed.
That's all I always. That's what I tell them, because every now and again they'll hit me back and be like, "Oh man, sorry it's taking so long." I'm like, don't sweat it.
Yeah,
just be happy with your final product before you send it to me. That's all I care about. Believe me, I'm not stopping what I'm doing for wait on your verse.
Right.
Like, whenever it comes back, we'll finish that song. But in the meantime, I'm doing all the other things that I'm doing. So I'm not holding my breath on this one. Just send it to me when you got it, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Like when someone sends me a track, if I don't have it done that day, I'm extremely disappointed in myself. And now again, I want it right.
I feel the exact same way.
But like when someone hits me up like, "Hey man, I want this track," I'm like, blessing. Thank you so much for giving me, thinking about me, getting me on track. Like, I'm getting this to you as soon as I nail this, and I'm not going to do anything else except for work on this, and then get it to you.
I feel the same way, 100%. If I don't get it same day, I feel bad. Even though like it takes time to write and to record and to do all the things, I'm like, I don't want to be the stall in their process.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, someone sent me a thing. They still haven't touched it in like, it's been like over a year since we worked on it together.
All right.
But I don't think he's recorded his part yet. But we worked on it together. I got in the studio over the next 2 days, wrote out all my stuff, recorded it. And when I record raps, it takes me like 9 takes plus.
Right, that's still pretty quick.
Just because I'm trying to get the tone right, you know, and there's like little rhythm things I want to change as I'm like going over it over and over again.
Yeah, for sure.
So I got all that done, sent it to him, and I was like, man, I feel so bad. It took like 2 or 3 days to get back to him.
You're like, oh, wow.
And I felt really bad when because you sent me one that's like that unreleased track that we have together.
Another chef's kiss, people.
I think that track's really cool, but I felt so bad because I was out of town. So I was like, I don't have access to anything right now. I was in St. George hanging out with family. So I'm like, once I get back.
Yeah, but you also communicate that. You're like, hey, I'm interested. This sounds great. I'm not in town. Give me some time. I'm like, oh, no problem, man. It's all good.
Yeah. And then literally, like, I think the day I got back in town, I sent you like all of the things. Then you're like, oh, can I get this? And I was like, yeah. And then I sent.
Yeah, and those came back the same day. I was like, my man.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like that's a better way to do things. If you're really busy, you communicate it and you tell people, and then you get it done as quick as you can. Just
yeah, no, I understand everyone's process is different.
Totally.
So for me, and personally, I only write when I'm ready to write. Like I can't force if I'm not in the zone, I can't write. So
okay.
But when I'm in the zone, it's getting done. Like I'll write a 3-verse and hook song.
Yeah.
Real quick, like an hour, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Like it's coming out of me. Like the spirit has hit me and I'm the vessel for it and I just let it go. So if I'm in the zone, so if someone sends me a track like, hey, you can write to this, it might take me several hours, maybe even a day or two to get into that space to write the song. But once it hits, it's like, I'm going to get you this verse today because I'm on it, man. Yeah.
Nothing's getting in the way once the fire is struck.
Exactly. And I'm pretty lucky, especially when it's a collaborative effort, it lights a stronger fire in me.
Same.
So like, I just open up myself to the energies of the universe, the creative flow, and it comes real quick because I'm like, I need this done, brain. It's like, gotcha, homie. Let's knock this out.
Yeah. Yeah. I do force myself to write songs every day just to like stay super on that like craft part of it, right? And I like meditate and do like different things to like try to get my brain into that right state. Mm-hmm. But I agree that when someone's asking me for something, when they're like, hey, we want to do this thing together, here's the thing, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I just want to get it done and I have thoughts that come to me almost instantly, and I'm just excited to be part of a collaborative effort.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. I mean, so let me ask this. How old were you when you started writing lyrics, like songs?
Oh, so young. It will sound fake if I answer that question. It's like 3 years old.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah. There's little videos of me as a 3-year-old singing songs that I wrote.
That's amazing. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, it pissed off a band member I was in with, so I'm like, I feel weird talking about it.
It was a weird preface to your answer. Like, I don't want to answer. It's like, huh, that's strange.
Yeah, no, it's because it
upset somebody.
Yeah, he was a weird guy, but
that is weird.
Yeah, in a few different ways. But yeah, it legitimately upset him. He was like, "There's no way writing songs when you're 3 years old and performing them in front of people." And I'm like,
I mean, they
were good.
I was singing when I was like 4. I was in a traveling singing group, so like that's not
so
unusual.
Sick.
Yeah, it was cool. It was we were called the Sunshine Kids, and we would go to old folks' homes and sing songs for them to make them feel better.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it was lit. Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
That's so cool. I love that our backgrounds are so similar that it's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Because I was in I took like a pop dance class as a kid because I wanted to be in a boy band as a kid.
Man, that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
That's really still.
Oh, 100%.
If I could press a button and do anything, I'd be in a boy band.
100%.
That'd be so cool. Just shooting your homies. Dancing, singing, having a good time.
If I was born in Korea, because I'm a pretty religious dude, as you know, went on a mission, did all that. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like, that is the one thing that would have, like, made me, like, do I go on a mission for my church or not? Because if I was in a K-pop boy band that was killing it,
yeah,
and I was like, now I got to do military service.
Didn't that happen to, like, one of the biggest
that happens to all of them
bands right now?
If you're a guy, you have mandatory military service in Korea.
Well, but there are exclusions to that. I'm surprised
they don't do it for K-pop because it's seen as like a high respect and like moral responsibility thing. Okay. So your cred as a group drops if you have any exception.
If you don't do it, yeah.
They normally put them in office jobs.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely not going to be frontline soldiers or nothing.
Right.
So they get the Elvis treatment.
All right. 100%. But they still have to go through boot camp and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's still like
Well, and you're away from your group, like at the height of your career, in theory. Because I know there's a couple of soccer players. I watch a lot of soccer from Korea, and they did not have to do the service. They got the exemption.
Yep.
Because they're like important to the national pride of Korea.
Right.
But again, I'm surprised K-pop groups aren't, because that's like Korea's thing.
You would think I'm surprised by it too, but yeah, no, they don't, because like all of Big Bang, because Big Bang before BTS was big, Big Bang was the first one to kind of become like a big worldwide boy group, right? They didn't get huge in America, but everywhere else in the world they were massive.
Yeah.
So Europe, Asia, South America, Africa, everywhere, big group.
Yeah.
So when they were at the height, killing it, doing massive stadium tours, and then they started doing military service, and it just like killed the momentum of the group completely. And
I can see that, yeah.
They have not really reformed since then.
Dang, that's a bummer. I mean, like, respect, but
Oh, yeah.
it sucks.
Oh, it so sucks.
I would hate to lose my world pop star career for just a 2-year service, or whatever it is.
The nice thing is 3 out of 5 of the members still have huge world pop star careers.
Okay, that's cool.
And then one of them was sentenced to basically like in like prison and all this stuff for a big scandal.
All right.
And then the other one went to. This is hilarious because in Korea this is seen as like, oh, this guy disgraced us. Mm-hmm. But everyone outside of Korea is like, what are you talking about? He went to prison for like a year because he was caught in possession of weed.
Oh, man. Yeah, they don't play with that out there.
And his career is like over as like a Korean rapper.
Yeah.
He's now an actor. He was in Squid Games 2, so he's huge everywhere now because he did a great job because he's,
very talented.
Incredibly talented.
Yeah.
One of my top 5 rappers of all time. So like just stupid good. So yeah, so he's still got that. But then the other 3 members are still just massive pop stars.
Are they like just solo acts now?
Yeah, they're mainly solo acts.
Okay.
They still do stuff with each other occasionally, but it's solo acts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest boy band of all time?
The greatest boy band of all time?
Yeah. That's
Probably the Beatles.
That's a stumper. The Beatles. Well, I was not expecting that answer. I mean, I get it. That's a valid answer.
Oh.
But yeah, all right. Beatles.
Yeah, Beatles are probably the greatest of all time.
All right. Fair enough.
I would say, okay, my Mount Rushmore of
here we go.
of Korean of boy bands of all time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm putting the Beatles on there. I'm putting NSYNC and Backstreet Boys on there. I'm just gonna do 5.
Okay.
This is where it gets hard for me because Big Bang to me is a huge deal, and to like a lot of people is a huge deal. But I think BTS is probably on there over Big Bang as like your representation of K-pop.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to put BTS on there.
Okay.
Not my personal favorite, but I think the more impactful.
Fair enough.
Like the Mount Rushmore one, that like matters to the thing. And then One Direction.
Hey, that's a solid list. I can't argue with that. For me, it's NSYNC is the George Washington. They're the best. I absolutely love NSYNC. I still listen to all the NSYNC songs. I wanted to be NSYNC when I was like at that age. I was a teenage boy. Like I said, I thought I was going to be in a boy band. NSYNC was the guys. So.
I legitimately was convinced I was the next Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter? Okay. I thought I was going to be the next Lance Bass.
I've
always been a baritone and bass.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to sing tenor, but I just didn't have the range for it.
He voices Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's
That's awesome.
in the first Kingdom Hearts, he's Sephiroth.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not pick up on that. I played the first Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I think I only played the first 2. Got a little weird after that.
It is weird.
Yeah, I did not pick up that he was the voice.
Yeah, he's the voice. He's the first guy they had for Sephiroth.
That's lit. Hey, I like him even more now.
Yeah.
Lance Bass, he's the man.
Yeah.
I get your argument for the Beatles. This is going to be musician blasphemy. I fucking hate the Beatles.
Whoa!
I know, right? There's not a single Beatles song I want to hear.
No way.
Ever. I don't like
you
the
and
Beatles.
Cody are like the only two musicians.
Really? I've never heard anyone agree with me. So the fact Cody agrees, that's a wild thing to me. Everyone has your exact reaction, which is a fair reaction. I get it. I know I'm maybe out of pocket with that. There's just nothing I like.
Him and another friend just kept trying to convince me that the Beatles were not good and that it was just that, like, they tried to convince me that I only liked them because it's what I grew up listening to.
No, I would never tell you don't like if you like him, you like him.
Right.
There's no...
They legitimately tried to, like, gaslight me into thinking that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Which
is slightly hilarious.
Yeah, for real. And I can also, I have to, and everyone has to recognize their impact.
Oh, huge impact.
They changed the world of music. So even though I don't 100%. Like any of their songs, I can recognize how huge they were, how impactful they were, how much they changed the game.
Yeah.
So like I would have to put them on my Mount Rushmore.
Just because they have to. Even though you don't like them, they matter that much.
Yeah, exactly. Conversely, I don't really like the Backstreet Boys, but because I was into that rivalry, like it was NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys, and I picked a side, and it was NSYNC.
So funny to me, I was a little kid when that was going down. I was still,
I was a little older. I was like their age,
right? So I was still like 6, 7, 8, kind of when that was really big.
Yeah,
and so I didn't really pick up on the rivalry. And then as an adult, when I did my back research, I was like, oh, they were all managed by the same company.
Yep.
Same producer.
Teenagers from Florida.
Same songwriters. Like,
well, and that's something I didn't know when I was young too. I was under the impression in my ignorance that they wrote all their own songs and these were all, and then I found out more. I was like, almost all those songs are remakes. Like
they're all like Max Martin songs.
Yeah, like they didn't do anything. They just were put together, good-looking kids who can sing and dance, and they're like, get out there and do your thing. Which, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I was not aware of that when I was a guy. I was just like, oh, yeah, they write all their own songs, like coming up with their own dances. Like, these are the guys. Yeah. These are a bunch of Michael Jacksons all together. Like, nah, it was like that. But
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, but, you got to give Backstreet Boys their credit. Obviously, they're huge. They were worldwide phenomenons. And One Direction, similarly, huge. Yep. You got to give it up to them. And then BTS, like it is what it is.
That is I feel like undeniable. That is just the Mount Rushmore of boy bands.
I think it is too. I mean, personal tastes, I love like Belle Biv DeVoe. Okay. Jackson 5.
Yeah, Jackson 5 was my honorable mention.
Yeah,
in my brain.
I mean, again, early in the game, really awesome. There's a lot of good boy bands out there, but if we're just talking impact,
Temptations.
Oh, Temptations were lit. I love the Temptations. And people don't think of them as boy bands, but like, what's the difference?
Oh no, they're Temptations. If people don't call the Temptations a boy band, they're crazy. Yeah. Or like the Beach Boys are a boy band too. Beach Boys is hard not to put on too. That's another really good boy band.
I was thinking about like when I think of boy bands,
you think of like singy dancy,
the dancing, and that's why I another reason I would kind of leave the Beatles off and stuff because they didn't dance. Right, Beach Boys didn't dance. Right. Temptations danced. NSYNC danced, Backstreet Boys danced, BTS danced, One Direction danced,
Jackson 5 danced.
Jackson 5 danced, BBD danced. Like these guys, Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men.
Ooh, that's what that one. I was trying to think. It's like there's another '90s black boy band
98
that I'm forgetting.
Degrees dance.
Oh man, I love Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men's so good.
Yeah, they'd be my honorable mention of the 5. I love Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men is really good. Yeah, and because the thing is, and I realized this talking to one of my coworkers when I was working my economic development job, that what happens is in Asia, like in most places, boy bands go through cycles of this like every 5 years there's a new big boy band that pops out for America, right?
Okay,
that we recognize, and but after they're huge, we don't want anything to do with boy bands. We're like done with the whole genre.
Interesting.
In Asia, it never ends.
Yeah.
They're constantly into those boy bands, and they don't let go of them. So Backstreet Boys never broke up, unlike NSYNC. NSYNC breaks up, right? Mm-hmm. Backstreet Boys doesn't break up. They keep going, and they tour Asia for most of the time that they're big.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're just killing it. They've killed it in Asia ever since they never stopped being big.
Yeah.
In Asia, they stopped being big in America, kept going.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, they did a reunion tour, at least an American reunion tour.
Oh yeah,
they lost it. They can't sing anymore.
Really?
I was hurt.
Wait, you went and saw Backstreet Boys?
No, I watched one of their live performances.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you.
You know, my
your rivalry's dying down.
Yeah, the loyalty to NSYNC is calmed in my later years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was rough. Oof. I was disappointed. I was like, oh wow, Backstreet Boys, that's lit. In fact, they came to Vegas.
Yeah, they did a residency here.
Yeah, exactly. And that was one of the filmed performances I watched, and it was rough.
Did you know Jan opened for Nick?
I did. That's awesome.
It was the craziest thing.
Were you there?
No, I didn't go.
Okay. Yeah, but I saw her, stories and stuff. I was like, no way, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the coolest thing. I was like, what the heck? I sent her a little voice message, and I was just like, 7-year-old Kevin Basset with his little Burger King VHS of the Backstreet Boys.
Heck yeah,
would be losing their mind to know that one of their friends just opened for the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, that's awesome. Jan's the man. Like she's so cool.
Such a nice person.
Yeah, awesome person, incredibly talented, done amazing things.
Yeah.
Like me and Larry would sometimes just talk about like who's really doing stuff out here.
Yeah.
And she's like one of the first person we always think of. Jan's awesome.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's very talented. Yeah, and constantly pursuing things and on top of things. And she's really good at making connections and creating like new relationships
that might be the most important skill.
She's so good at it.
For like any type of creative. Like you think it's just, I just make music, I just put it out there. It's like, no. You've got to get in rooms with people. You've got to get to know people, or they're not going to care. Because why would they care about you if you don't care about them? Like you're just another guy. So like, yeah, being able to actually create like interpersonal connections with people is probably the most underrated skill for life.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you so much.
Which is, unfortunately, maybe my weakest skill of everything.
I feel...
You think that because we hit it off.
Maybe that's why. Because I'm like, I really enjoy hanging out with you. I feel like the first time we worked on something... Not even the first time we worked on... The first time we worked on something, I was like, I love this guy's rapping. I also think he's cool to talk to. And then when you came over to do... Liars, I recorded you, and then because it took like 10 minutes because you're incredible, and then we like talked for like another like 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was even thinking at the time, I was like, man, I wish I would have I had the podcast like stuff set up.
Yeah.
So we could just do this now, so we don't have to drive again. Because I'm like, it's just so I feel like it's such like a natural conversation between us too.
Yeah. I don't do that often.
Really?
No.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's Vegas has been a very interesting experience for me. So obviously I'm not from around
Colorado,
here.
right?
Moved out here a couple years ago, and the first two people I met when I got out here were Shikati and Larry.
Oh, great people to meet.
Great people, and we just hit it off.
Yeah,
and we're great friends to this day. And
totally.
We not only collaborate on music, but we just like each other and hang out.
Yeah.
Thank God, because I was really scared. I came out here. I didn't know anybody.
What luck?
Again, it doesn't seem like it because we hit off pretty well, but like I don't get to know people very well. I'm very extremely introverted. I don't meet people very well.
Okay.
And I got lucky out here that I met some good people. They introduced me to some good people. I've got a nice group of friends out here and people I work with, and thank God, because I was really worried when I came out here that I was going to struggle with that.
Oh, especially I can't imagine being introverted because I'm not. So that alone sounds crazy to me, but I can't imagine being introverted and moving to a new place and being like, okay, now I have to start making friends here and create like a new community, especially because if you're a musician, like community's everything.
Yeah, 100%.
So having to do that sounds crazy.
It was a trip. Because when I moved out here, I didn't know a single person. I didn't even have a job. I didn't have a place to stay. I just sent it.
Wait, what? Wait, how did that happen? How did you just decide to send it?
So I was just tired of Colorado. I'd lived there pretty much my whole life.
Right.
Done everything you could ever imagine doing in Colorado. I was like, I need a change.
Okay.
This is during COVID. Obviously, the world was upside down.
Yep.
It's going through it. I was like, I got to get out of here. So originally, I left Colorado and moved to Austin, Texas. Worst mistake of my life.
Really?
You ever been to Austin?
No, I've never been to Texas.
Oh, my goodness. Great place to visit. What made me decide to move there was we had visited before, had a great time. Really fun.
And Austin's a big music city.
It is a big music city. So I was like, this is another reason I was leaving Colorado is Colorado, while it has a great music scene, it does not have a great hip hop scene. If you're a singer songwriter, great place. If you're an EDM DJ, great place. If you're a rapper, it is not the scene. So burned out, wanted to try a new place, moved to Austin. No rap scene.
Really?
Nothing at all going on out there.
No hip hop scene in Austin.
Name an Austin rapper.
Post Malone.
Not a rapper.
Post Malone's a rapper.
No, he's not. He's a pop star.
Well, yeah, he's a pop star who raps.
Even like White Iverson, that's not a rap song. He doesn't rap, he sings. And he is from Austin, so, you know, he popped there, sure. But, like, he is not a rapper. He's an artist. He's a great musician.
Okay.
I'm not denigrating him.
You like the music, but you
Not
don't
really.
Oh, you don't really like the music?
I respect it.
I love Beer Bongs and Bentleys. I think that album is incredible.
It's not for me.
It is. I see it as, and this is an insane take, and I know it's an insane take, but I see him as like having a similar cultural impact to like Michael Jackson.
Ooh, that is a wild take, sir.
Yeah, I know that is one of my craziest takes because it is so big among like he has had like a really big musical influence, whether you like it or not.
No, I agree. He's been huge.
And he's been able to cross genres without like skipping a beat.
Well, and that's the thing to me. There for me, and everyone can disagree, and that's totally fine. There was never a second he was a rapper.
Okay.
He never rapped.
Okay.
He sang on trap beats, so people are like, "Oh, this is rap." It's not. It's just singing on a trap beat. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not rapping, which is why it was so easy for him to transition into pop and then country.
Yeah.
It's because he was never a rapper.
Yeah. But it was just rhythmic singing.
Yeah, which is cool. You know, I respect Post Malone. There's not a single song of his I like, but I saw what he did. And I respect.
You don't like Psycho? I think Psycho's sick.
I don't like anything he's put out.
Really? I love Psycho.
Yeah, which again,
I think Better Now's a bop too.
I don't like anything.
That's okay. You don't have to. No, you don't have to.
With that said, getting back to it, because you know me, when I'm rapping, it's very traditional rap. Like I like a lot of things, but the rap and hip hop I'm making is very traditional hip hop.
I would say, to me, it sounds like it's very like Shinoda vibes. It's very like I'm trying to think of who else is. It's very like what you expect a rapper to rap. You know,
that's fair.
Just like the kind of classic, like you're saying, old school rap is rap. Kind of like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
50 Cent, Kanye, Jay-Z type of era rapping.
Yeah, that's my favorite era. That's what I grew up with.
It's a great era.
That's what I like doing. I think I try to bring in the new sounds, like the new style of instrumentals and stuff like that. But the spitting is 2000s. Like it just is what it is.
Yeah.
With that said, I was out in Austin. I was doing all these open mics. I was doing everything I thought I was supposed to do. There's just no rap out there.
Really?
And on top of that, sorry, Austin. Austin sucks. It's a horrible place to live.
Really?
It's the worst place. And I've lived in like 10 major cities. It's the worst place I've ever lived.
What makes it so bad?
And I was part of the problem.
Okay.
All the new people. Because everyone thought Austin was the coolest place in the world. So everyone moved out there. And there's just no Austin anymore. Like it's just a bunch of new weirdness. On top of that, there's an incredibly dangerous homeless problem.
Oh.
It's violent and disgusting out there.
Like San Francisco, Portland level? Okay.
There's a river that runs through Austin. Beautiful. This is before we went out there and visited before COVID and before the homeless issue.
Yeah.
and it's so awesome. Everyone's just chilling in the river, and people are drinking beers and listening to music on a beautiful day. It's like it's like a lazy river flow. Awesome. Move out there. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the river today. No, I'm not. Homeless took it over. I don't want to fight through an entire campment of drug-addled homeless people to try to get to the river.
Dang.
Not worth it. So, yeah, Austin's not the spot for me. Other people tell me, Tony, you're crazy and you're a loser and you just couldn't make it work. Totally possible.
Right.
For me, it was just, I could not get out of there quick enough.
Well, and some people say, actually, like a lot of very similar things about Vegas. And to me, I'm like, Vegas is great.
Oh, Vegas is way better.
I love Vegas.
It's shockingly way safer. Like,
oh yeah,
it's awesome.
As long as you don't mess, because like I feel like the gangs here, as long as you don't mess with the gangs, they don't mess with you.
I didn't even know we had gangs here.
Oh,
so that's news to me. I've never seen a gang.
There are gangs here.
Fair, all right.
They are pretty big.
Okay.
Yes.
Clearly, I don't run in these circles.
Yes, you don't run in those circles.
No, I want nothing to do with that.
You don't have to worry about it. But yeah, there's a lot of gangs here.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, again, I've lived in some other major cities that have other gang problems and stuff. And if you just stay out of their way, it's really not a problem.
No.
Like, it's only a problem if you start getting their business. And why would you ever do that?
Yes.
So, yeah, keep to yourself. You do your own thing. You could even be in these, like, I lived in Miami, and there's large portions of the city that are completely owned by Haitian gangs. And everyone's like, don't go there. You're going to get chopped up to pieces. We went there all the time.
Yeah.
We just kept to ourselves and didn't try to, like, steal their money or sell drugs in their hood or something. And, like, we had no problems. And they left us alone.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
They're not trying to hurt random people.
Yeah, why would they? Because that would just bring them problems.
Right.
But, like, again, that was a problem in Austin. It wasn't a gang problem. It was a mentally unstable homeless problem. And they will bother you.
Yes.
Whether you want it or not. So, yeah. So I was in Austin for 3 months. Broke my lease. The whole thing. I was like, I hate this. I got to get out of here.
Oh, okay.
So my next best spot was, I'm just chasing music scenes.
Right.
I've been to Vegas a million times for concerts and stuff. I'm like, there's a million concerts in Vegas. There's got to be a music scene. Got out here. No, nothing. I was I was resort hopping and just not, I would pay for a week in advance. And then when it came time to pay the resort fees, I just wouldn't. And I would throw an absolute fit and make a scene about that. And they'd just be like, fine, get out, never come back. So I'd get like a week stay at a resort for like $75. And then they're like, no, you actually owe us like $800. I'm like, nah, I'm not paying this. And they'd be like, cool, get out, never come back. So there's like 3 places in Vegas I could never go again.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't go to the Excalibur. I can't go to the Oyo. And what was the third one I went to? I can't remember. But yeah, I was just bouncing.
Okay, good. I was nervous for a second. I was like, oh, have you not been able to go to freaking... what's the name of the place that Larry works at?
MGM? Or Park MGM?
Well, what's the... Primrose.
Oh, Primrose?
Yeah, have you gotten breakfast there yet?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
beautiful.
What the heck? What an amazing experience.
Oh, it's so good. The food, the atmosphere, service.
Yeah, incredible. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to in my life.
Totally agree. I went for, I've been there twice. I went for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
They had a whole special Thanksgiving menu. It was so good. Obviously, Larry kind of hooks it up. So
100%. If I didn't know Larry,
chef came out to like introduce himself to me. I was like, oh wow,
such a nice guy. I love him. He's so cool.
Yeah, Chef Robert, he's cool.
Yeah, Robert's dope.
And then I think I went for another holiday, Valentine's Day or something like that. Funnily enough, I went by myself on both of these major holidays because my girlfriend was visiting family.
Hilarious.
During these times. Yeah, so Larry's like, hey, come to Primrose. Don't be alone. I was like, yeah all right. Perfect. Sounds good.
Larry hit me up during Mother's Day and he was like, hey, if you need someone to come on Mother's Day, like come to Primrose, like we'll hook you up. And I was like, he's like, or if your mom's in town or whatever. I was like, I'm actually visiting my mom in St. George, so I won't be there. But like, thank you so much. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Because it's an amazing experience.
Is that where a lot of your family is in St. George?
Yeah, they all used to live in Vegas. They all just slowly moved out to St. George.
St. George is beautiful.
St. George is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a weird little oasis. Like, you wouldn't think it'd be as nice as it is.
Yeah.
Or, I guess, you do if you know, but...
You do if you know, but if you don't know, you're like, oh, it's just some, like, random small town in the desert. But it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The Red Rock is incredible. Yeah. That's where all my family lives.
That's cool.
They're all doing well and great.
Do you have any family in Vegas? Or any still left?
No, they legitimately. It was like slowly. Each one of them was like, "Yeah, we're gonna move to St. George. Yeah, we're gonna move to St. George." It was just like migration.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get my family to move out of Denver area. No one's
taking you up on Vegas.
Not even Vegas. Again, when I was in Florida, I was like, guys, check it out. Florida's lit. They're like, nope. I was like, hey, guys, Texas, let's go to Dallas. Dallas is lit. They're like, nope. Austin, I never even tried. I was like, don't come to Austin.
Like, this isn't it.
Yeah, this ain't the move. And I came to Vegas. Like, come on, man, move to Vegas. You'll love it out here. It's cheap. They're like, nah.
It's great. Vegas is legitimately. I love the city. I'm so confused when people don't like it here.
I've been surprised by. I mean, I had no expectations because I'd only ever been here on vacations and stuff, and obviously, you can't build a. I learned that in Austin. You cannot build an opinion off of going on a vacation.
Yeah.
But everyone's been great. Like, I've made a lot of really good friends out here very easily. Like, good people who are just like, hey, man, you're really talented. Like, let's hang out. See if not that it was like a plan like that. I was just like, hey, let's kick it. Let's work on some music.
Yeah.
And then we just got to know each other, and it was like,
oh, we also like each other as people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, real. And people are like, oh, aren't people weird in Vegas? I'm like, they're totally normal. Like, anywhere else, human beings.
Yep.
Just because we live in Vegas doesn't mean we're like all on some weirdo stuff. So
yeah,
it's kind of just a small town to me.
It does have a little bit, like, especially in the music community, it has totally a small town feel.
Yeah,
it feels do you know Joe Kennedy? He's the drummer. Yeah, great drummer.
Good guy.
Super nice guy. He said the music community is more like high school than you would ever think.
Maybe.
And I was like, yeah, it has it does have like a little bit of a high school feel sometimes. I
mean, it's just I don't know anybody who's got beef. Like, obviously people are closer to other people, but like there's no like here's another part of the Denver music scene. It's so like, have you heard that like crab mentality where it's like no one can climb to the top because all the crabs pull down.
Each other down.
Yeah, like that is Denver, at least hip hop scene. It's not so bad in the other music scenes, but that's the Denver hip hop scene to a T.
Really?
No one wants anyone to make it unless they're the one that's going to make it. And because everyone's got that attitude, no one's making it because no one's helping each other. Like, you book your friends for shows. You book artists you like for shows. Things like, there's none of that. No one's like, hey man, you're talented. Let's
work on something together.
Yeah,
let's make a song together.
Yeah, let's collaborate. Let's do a show together. Like, let's build something. None of that.
That's why I just thought that's how the hip hop scene worked. Because the hip hop scene here is so much like that. It's so collaborative that I just figured that's just how hip hop scenes work everywhere.
Not to my experience.
Incredible.
Yeah, which again was one of the things that kept me here because I wasn't even sure if I was going to stay here. I was like, maybe it'll be like Austin. I'll just be here for 3 to 6 months and move on. But I instantly met people, super cool people who were just down to earth and wanted to see me succeed because they liked what I was doing, and I want to see them succeed because I like what they're doing, and that's been the best part of Vegas. Yeah,
well, I mean, like, you're a legitimately great rapper, so I understand why people want you to succeed, and you have like really interesting lyrics, so it just makes sense. But
again, Denver was not like that.
Weird.
People hated each other in Denver. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it was just so competitive. No one wanted to see anyone make it. There's all these camps, and they work with their little group of people.
Yeah.
But they will never step outside of their little group of people.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, it's gross.
Ugh.
And they all try to exploit each other. I could name names and dire moves that they make. There's no need to. But it's just, nah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't either.
Yeah, I feel like it's so much the opposite here.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, that like, because I would say there's like little groups of people who hang out that are hip hop people, mainly because they're just good friends with each other, type of thing.
Exactly.
Right. But I feel like for example, Cody isn't like in the like Dr. Larry Coleman, True, Shikati, Faya group, right? Which is like kind of that crew you guys have a little bit. But like everyone in that group's worked with Cody because they just love, like, we all love his rapping.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great.
I wouldn't say he's not in our group, like
right. It's like, oh, if he wanted to ever hang out with you guys, he could. If I ever wanted to hang out with you guys, I could. It's
Absolutely.
not like I'm like right in with you guys, but I get invited to stuff all the time that you guys, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't make that, but like I'd love to be there otherwise because you guys are just awesome, and I love hanging out with you. But
Yeah, I mean, like, we hang out as a group more than, like, I hang out with Cody, let's say. But, like, I've collaborated with Cody almost as much as I've collaborated with everyone but Larry. Like, me and Larry got a whole thing going on, project we're working on.
Right,
but
which I'm so excited for, because when you guys rap together, it's such a good combo. I think it's one of the best. Like, I think Larry and Shikati has, like, a bit of an iconic thing to it, for sure. A good
thing going.
But I actually think you and him are, like, a better match in terms of, like, being on the same track together.
Well, I mean,
it's just like it just works
English,
together.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big part of it. Like, you know.
Scotty, has Scotty ever rapped in English? Like, done a full song in English?
If he has, I haven't heard it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
I wonder how that would sound.
Probably amazing.
Oh, yeah, he's a really talented rapper.
Oh, incredibly talented. And the energy he brings and the switch up that he brings adds something to everything he jumps on.
Yes.
Like, he's incredible.
Yeah, so he's one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, 100%. Like, again, we got our Katana track we're dropping.
Katana's so hard, by the way.
Katana's a banger. It's one of my favorite things.
The first time I heard Katana, it, like, broke my brain. I was like, oh, like, I just felt like an energy, like, rush up through my entire body.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited. Because it, like, I don't know. I remember who said it was during that I heard it. It was either you or Shikati. And you're doing your songs, and I was like, oh, like, I recognize these songs because I've seen you guys perform a few times. Mm-hmm. And then it got to Katana, and it was like everything changed.
Oh, bro.
It just shifted everything. And I was like, oh, this is crazy.
That's how I love Katana. It's one of my favorite things I've been a part of. It's another one of those tracks, like, he sent me the beat. He's like, hey, I like this instrumental. Let me send it to you. He didn't even have an idea yet. He's just like, I like this instrumental. How do you feel about this instrumental? Is this something you maybe could, like, jump on and we could work together? I was like, yeah, send it to me. I'll hear it. Send him the beat. I was like, fire. Wrote my verse instantly, like, within minutes of hearing it. I was like, hey, I got my verse. He's like, what?
Did you write the hook too during that time? Okay,
well, and then I sent it to him. I was like, hey, I got the verse. It's his track. And so I was like, write the hook and send it back to me. He's like, bro, write the hook. Like, if you got a hook, write it. I did not have a hook at the time, but I was just in the zone. So I was like, got you, dog. Like, sent it right back with the hook later that day with my verse and the hook on it. And I was like, send it back to me, bro. Send it back to me. Send it back to me. And it took him a little bit of time to get it because it's Shikati.
It's Shikati.
But when he sent it to me, I was like, oh,
I realized if you get Shikati in, like, if I can get an appointment scheduled with him in here, we're done in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
He can same day it. He just needs someone in the room with him to be like, this is what we're working on right now. He's like a little bit of concentration on it and, like, the time set apart for it. Yeah,
and not to put my man on blast, I go to the studio with him sometimes, and I'm a fly on the wall. I'm just letting him do his thing because I don't want to. It's his session. I don't want to tell him what to do. When he's left to his own devices, he's all over the place.
You gotta focus him in.
Yeah, he's got too much energy. He's got too many ideas. And these are all great things. This is not a criticism of him.
No,
but yeah, I agree. When you get him pointed in a direction, he's a shotgun. Like,
he gets it done so fast.
He just hits the target. Yeah. Right on the head every time.
Yes.
So when Katana drops, Shikati. When Katana
what are you waiting for with Katana?
It's on his training arc.
Oh, it's on training arc.
Yeah. So it's
so we're all just waiting. I'm so excited for training arc.
Oh, I've heard every track on it. They're all absolute fucking bangers.
It's so good.
Freaking bangers.
Oh, you can say it.
I'm just family friendly. But yeah, it's a banger. It's going to be an amazing project.
It is
just
a highlight
needs to
song.
wrap it up, Shikati.
Yeah, and do the music video, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
They're doing that next weekend, right? I think he texted me.
Yes, next Friday. I believe. The 13th. No? Whatever.
The
13th, I want to say.
The 13th, so it's week after. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I won't be in town the weekend before, so that works great. Okay, because he told me I should come out to, like, the shoot and whatever and do stuff with it. And I was like, great. Sounds
I don't know what he has in mind, but
I don't know either.
I'm sure it's going to be dark.
Oh, it's got to be.
It's got to be, yeah.
It's such a brutal song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's so. That hook is so sick.
Yeah, but I mean, every time we perform, like, I ask Scott, I'm like, you want your Katana? come on, man, let's do Katana. Sometimes he's down, sometimes he's not available, whatever. But like, it's so much fun to perform. I see it in the crowd's face. When that comes on, people are like, oh, change of energy here.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And then I'm jumping, Shikati's jumping, we're feeding off each other. I love Katana.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I have 2 tracks I've sent to him that I'm waiting on. We'll see if I ever get them back. But they're also really good tracks.
I bet.
But yeah, going back to...
I mean, I'm trying to do a whole project with him, so...
No, that's awesome.
It's going to be great, but it's just, you got to get the time in and get him in a room and just be like, let's go, and then we'll get it done.
He was like, me and Larry got the Sinatra's project, and...
It's called Sinatra's?
Yeah, it's kind of the band name.
Cool.
With a Z, Sinatra's.
Love it.
We're trying to get the Las Vegas feel, because we're both older gentlemen. We're not kids. We've been around, so we're trying to do something a little more mature and polished. So Sinatra seemed like a good fit.
I love it.
But when we're in the studio, it's butter. Like,
oh yeah,
whoever got the first idea, if it's me, I'll put down the hook or the idea, and then Larry's like, I got this, and then he finishes his. We almost always write the whole track in one session when we're just hanging out, just knock it out.
Beautiful.
So, got that one. On to the next one. Whenever the next moment we have together is, when it's just like, hey, I like this beat. All right, cool. Knock it out.
Boom.
Money.
Love it.
I love it too. I wish it was always like that. Obviously, expectations are only up there to be disappointed, but when it's like that with somebody, it's like an absolute golden moment. I love so much.
I love that too, because you guys are both like classy and you both transplants, just like Sinatra. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Sinatra's as a name is so good.
I didn't even think about that. I like that. Another level. Sick.
Yeah. Very cool. Oh, I'm excited for the Sinatra. He showed me like 1 or 2 of the songs from Sinatra from like that project. And he was like, oh yeah, Truth and I have something. It's going to be great. And I was like, at first I was like, Truth? Because this is before I knew you very well. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, because I was thinking, oh, like Shikati is who I like envisioned Larry Coleman with before that. And then I heard that and I was like, ooh, the Truth Larry Coleman combo it's deadly.
I like it.
It's next level.
I mean, not only is he obviously one of my best friends, but we rap very differently.
Yes.
He's got a higher pitched voice. I got a lower pitched voice.
Right.
He is very his cadences. I love it. He switches them up a lot. I think I find a pocket on a lot of my tracks, and I hit it and I stay in it. Whereas he's mixing it up. He's doing a lot of different things, which I love because it's again a switch. It's different from what I'm doing. So we play off each other really well. We're both very seasoned. When we perform, we know exactly what we're doing. We practice together. Like, Larry's the man. I can't thank the universe enough for me bumping into Larry at I think it was a last Friday open mic. Again, I didn't know anybody. He performed, and I was just like, bro, you killed it. Like, you were awesome. And then he's like, oh, cool, thanks. That was about the interaction. And I performed. He was like, no, you're awesome. You killed it. I was like, oh, thanks, man. And he's like, oh, I hope I see you around again. And we saw each other at another performance, somebody's performance, and then we just kind of took it from there.
Love it.
That's how it should be, man. It's organic.
That's great. Well, fun. Yeah.
Where did we meet?
The first... I'm terrible with faces. So bad with faces, I think I have like a mental, like a brain problem where I just struggle memorizing faces.
Sorry.
Like I have a really amazing memory in 99% of things. Faces, I can't even, like, if you ask me like picture what my mom looks like face wise, I have to like really concentrate.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's just like I struggle with it.
Fair enough.
So I sometimes meet people and don't know that I've met them before. So the first time I remember us having an interaction was at one of the House of Blues shows.
That's what I was thinking. I think it was one of the House of Blues shows as well. That's the memory I have. You were playing keyboard for Larry.
For Dr. Larry Coleman.
Yeah. And afterwards he's like, oh, is this Kevin? I was like, what, Kevin? And then I checked out your music. I was like, oh, I like Kevin. I like what he's doing. And then we worked on a track together. Yeah.
Then you sent me the thing and I was like, oh, this is sick.
Well, because I didn't know, like, I knew you knew Larry, but I didn't know you rapped.
Right.
And then I heard one of your songs. I was like, oh, this dude does rap music. Okay. Yeah, I should hit him up.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were just kind of in different worlds. Like, we were peripheral to each other.
Yeah.
But I didn't know enough about you. Thought you just
Right,
like pop
right.
music or whatever. And then I heard one of your hip hop songs. I was like, oh shoot, I reach out to this guy. And
Yeah.
took it from there.
It's funny because I'm one of the few singers, like singers in the hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like spent most of my time doing music, singing. Like that's like the main thing I've pursued.
Yeah.
And I feel like because I do that, I've gotten approached more from rappers to sing on their tracks than to rap on their tracks, because they're like, how many other like singers in Vegas do they know, A, and B, that they know would be down to like sing on a hip hop track.
Oh, that's a rarity. Again, I won't say names. I don't want to put people out there, but I've hit up a lot of people to collaborate.
Really?
Almost everyone you can think of, I've probably hit them up.
Oh, crazy.
And not a lot have gotten back to me.
Oh.
It's just different. We're in different worlds. But I hear, because I go to a lot of other people's shows and stuff, I'm like, oh, this is a really talented singer or musician or artist. And I'm like, hey, let's collaborate on a track. It'd be really cool.
Nothing.
Not get back to me. And I'm not mad. Again,
Yeah.
I have no I go into these things never with any expectations. If they're like not interested, that's cool. If they don't respond at all, that's cool too. No worries. If they get back to me, awesome. Blessing. Let's roll with it.
Right.
But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised you were willing to work with me.
Oh, weird. Oh, that was the first track where I was on someone else's track.
What?
That came out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So I hit up people for features a lot, but I actually don't get hit up to be featured a ton.
Hey, same, brother.
That's wild. Okay. That's weird to me because I think you're such a talented rapper. But I guess we just like to collaborate with people, and some people feel like, oh, once I'm on a track with them, I'm on a track with them. I don't need to
Maybe. I don't know exactly people's motivations. But yeah, if I think someone's talented, I'll hit them up. Be like, hey, it'd be great to get on a track with you, whether they're a singer, a rapper, whatever they do. Even like musicians, like, hey, if you ever got an instrumental open, like send it my way. I'll jump on it. I'll come up with something. And I've had a fair amount of people I've worked with, and it's been great. But I'm always down for more. People, whoever's hearing this podcast, I am down to collaborate. Yeah. I love to collaborate. It's my favorite thing to do.
Same. I love features. And I'm down to sing. I'm down to rap. I'm down to do whatever. It's funny because Cody told me that the Nice to Meet You hook is his favorite hook of mine. He thinks it's my best hook.
It's a great hook.
I think it's a great hook, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind putting my best hook on someone else's song.
Oh yeah, I would never hold back. Like, oh, this is only for me.
Yeah. Like, I am down to sing, rap, put 100% in for whoever. Basically.
Yeah, same. I mean,
as long as they're not a crazy person.
Well, I mean, I don't think I would collaborate with a crazy person.
Right. As long as they're good, which is 90% of the people in the hip hop Vegas music scene that are chill that we know.
Yeah,
I am down.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I get another spark. Like, I'm very driven to make music, and I enjoy doing it.
Same.
But when someone hits me up like, "Hey, let's collaborate on something," I'm like, "Ooh, I've got to kill this one." Like, I've got to give. I don't ever sell myself short, but it's just another coal on the fire of I gotta make this one incredible. Yeah,
and that's how I was very excited for two reasons. With going back to Liars, we've kind of been a little bit all over the place just because I think we're just both excited about stuff. Yeah. One thing I loved, because there's two reasons I hit you up for Liars. One is because I'm like, oh, Truth's a great rapper, and then the second one is because I thought it would be hilarious to have a song called Liars with
featuring
Truth. That just sounded hilarious to me.
Yeah, totally.
And also, and then the other thing was because I knew you had a really good basis in rock, that you really respected rock music, and it has some rock elements to it in this song, and it has that nice aggression from the rock stuff. And when you put it on it, when you put your spin on it, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is such a great approach to what was going on. It fit in all the categories I wanted it to.
I don't think you've sent me the finished version. I don't think I've heard it.
Have you not?
I don't think so.
Okay, once we finish this, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, because I would say I'm very excited for this project to come out. Can't wait for it. But part of that reason is because I have not even heard our finished song yet.
No, I did send it to you. I sent it to you, and you were like, I was like, oh, I might have said this is first mix. If you have any changes you want,
you sent me.
It's basically that, because you just said like, oh, I feel like I'm a little too aggressive. Are you sure you're cool with that? And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, yeah, that's the last kind of
it's
communication we had on it. Okay, all right, fair enough.
So it's that.
Okay, then I have heard it, but I didn't get like a final email like this is.
Oh yeah,
the finished version.
Once you said like that, your only issue was that you were afraid you might have gone too hard. I was like, no, like the opposite. Like that was exactly how hard I wanted it to go.
Okay, cool.
I wanted it to be aggressive.
Yeah, because I've been sitting waiting. Again, I didn't know that was the final version. So I've been like, oh, I hope he sends it to me at some point. It's like, I know he's a busy man.
No, I just figured I've like mastered it since then, but like the master sounds almost identical.
All right, fair enough.
Into the mix. It just has the master.
When is this project dropping?
So right now, I'm figuring out a show date.
Nice.
Because I want to have a show date to go with the album release.
Can relate.
Yes. And so once I get that done, once I have that scheduled, I'm going to start releasing, and this is, let's end the podcast and I'll tell you all this.
Okay, sure.
It's going to be obvious to the people listening to the podcast when this comes out.
Okay.
Yes. But yes, I'm just figuring out a show date, then I'll have a release, a time for the album to come out.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm really excited. It's a crazy album. It's fun. It's fun because this is the one where I like fell in love with producing again on this project. So there's lots of really fun productions on this one I really like.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's some cool storytelling stuff. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I think it's a cool rap album, but it's a cool pop artist making a rap album.
Hey, man.
Which is what I am.
Yeah, I say it's exactly what Kevin Basset is.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you'll really enjoy it. And when it's out, it'll be out.
I'm looking forward to it.
When is Sinatra's stuff going to drop? Or are you figuring out some stuff with that? Or
it's a great question. Larry's obviously a very busy man. He's got his own
he's got like
release schedule and stuff that he's working on. It's a side project for him. And I kind of push back on Larry sometimes because he's very into what we're doing. But I'm like, dog, you're the A side. You know, like it's Larry Coleman and the boys. Right. So like you do your thing, you focus on yourself. Right. When you have time and you got energy, I'm always here to do the Sinatra stuff, but like it's Larry Coleman or die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I even push him to like not worry about what we're doing so much. He's like, no man, it's a group, like it's all the guys, like we gotta do all this. I'm like, dog, we'll do that. And it's great and I love it. I'm very excited for all the things we're doing. But dude, it's Larry Coleman show. Yeah. You do your thing and then if there's time for us,
then we'll do this.
Fit us in and we'll have a great time doing it.
Okay.
So I think it's coming out. It'll probably drop this year. He's dropping an album, the Larry Coleman versus the Internet album. He's got Hunger Games 5, and I hope I'm not spilling the beans here, Larry. Sorry.
No, he announced this recently.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he's saying all this stuff out loud.
Yeah, I think there was a recent story on his Instagram where he said he had Hunger Games 5 he was working on, Larry Coleman versus the Internet, and the Sony one. Yeah.
I think Sinatra's going to come out sometime in between Larry Coleman versus the Internet and the Sony project he's working on. Okay. I think so. Hopefully this year. If it's not, it's all good too. Like I said, it'll come out when it comes out because I'm doing my thing. He's doing his thing.
Right, because you got Bars 2 coming out just next month, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the 23rd. Obviously,
this is being recorded in May.
Oh, yeah.
For those who, because I don't know when this is going to come out.
Yeah, but there was some upload issues or really just a lack of information that I didn't have about the best way to put music onto DSPs, especially with features and stuff. Okay. I learned some new information at the last 11th hour. I think I pulled it off of DSPs on like the 19th, and you still want to give it at least 2 weeks for editorial consideration stuff. So I had to push it back. So everybody, if it hasn't dropped yet, it'll be coming out on the 6th. Bars 2. Check it out. It's going to
6th
be
of
awesome.
July?
No, of June.
Of June, okay.
Yeah, so just a couple weeks from now.
Yeah, okay. So it'll be out by the time this is coming out for sure.
Okay, then check it out, guys. Bars 2, dope album.
Yeah.
I got Lo-Fi and Feels 2 is pretty much, I got like 1 or 2 tracks I got to record for that one.
Okay.
One of them is the one that,
Is Fade Away?
yep, Floating Away.
Floating Away.
Another one you absolutely killed. I'm so excited about that track.
That one's fun.
And then I got Relife, or like the 3 kind of ongoing projects.
Cool.
So I'm busy. Larry's busy. We're always busy. But anytime we kick it in, we got time. We drop a Sinatra's track. And when that comes out, it's going to be a bomb.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All those tracks are murder. Just
I'm
so
sure.
good.
Oh, I'm very excited. Okay, cool. Well, let's do this. Yes.
I was going to say, I could talk to you for 3 hours, man.
I was like, oh, I gotta.